Hi, I'm Pedro Placencia with Country Real Estate in California's beautiful Central Coast. Today we're in the South Monterey County area for a tour of this 13 plus acre Lakeview property. Let's go have a look. There's so much here beyond what you might initially see. Between the power, the good access, private well, mostly fenced. There's quite a bit of wildlife here. I just saw a jackrabbit, a couple of dove, heard some quail, and I'm seeing quite a bit of game trails throughout the property. There's some quail there. There they are. Here we are approaching the very top of the property, and it has really nice varied terrain where you can see there's a draw here, so that goes down to the main road. There's about a couple dozen mature oak trees, and as we reach the top here, even from here you can see Lake San Antonio runs kind of a diagonal direction northwest to southeast. You can see part of the lake there. That's the part that would normally be dry by now in the summer. We've had a couple of good winters, so it still has water there. Gorgeous views from this area here on the property. And as we come around and pan this way, you can see the rest of the lake. That's Lake San Antonio. This here could be a really good building spot. It's a little bit sloped, so it's going to take some grading to build a house pad here. But it's shielded from the neighbor's house by these trees, and from this other neighbor up here by these shrubs and trees. And you can still enjoy from this spot the view of Lake San Antonio. A huge plus, the property already has its own private well, which taps into the Lockwood Valley Groundwater Basin. So you get a lot of good quality water. There is fencing here on the south side of the property, the east side of the property, and partially on the north side of the property. This side doesn't have fencing right here, but the fencing starts there on the north side of the property, all the way to the main road. So 2.5 sides of the property would be fenced. Here's another shot of the lake view and Tierra Redonda Mountain in the distance. One of the fascinating things and things I love about a property like this, it's not huge, just over 13 acres, but the characteristics of this property, being that there's some lower ground, some higher ground, some open grassland, some oak trees, you can go out and explore. Right now I feel like I'm in the middle of nowhere, like in the oak woodlands, yet you're right at the road, not far from neighbors. Enjoy gorgeous views. It has a lot of wonderful characteristics and just a good all-around property. This is probably one of the larger oak trees on the property, if not the largest, right next to where I feel the best home site would be, right up here. Here's yet another really good view of the lake. This right here up ahead can be another good building site. It's a little flatter, but you still have some nice views, and you're really close to the main road. The property is located here at the end of a unpaved road, although it is a very well-maintained road. This cul-de-sac. You can see there's power right at the main road here. And it starts off, there's actually a pretty nice character to this property in terms of the terrain and oak trees. It includes a little bit of a flatter area here at the bottom. And it does gain in some elevation. Having sold that property up there, I know there's survey markers along the north side, the east side, and the south side. So the boundaries are pretty well set by a surveyor. If you'd like to learn more about this property and others like it on the Central Coast in San Luis Obispo County or South Monterey County, be sure to reach out to me. I'd love to help.